Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got a great one lined up for you today. You're going to love these charts. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. $3.49 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is up 0.6%. Bitcoin, 97,600 plus. Ethereum, 3,400 plus. 132 billion plus market cap for USD Tether. We still don't know how the U.S. government feels about it, but we should soon. XRP number 6 spot here, $1.44. We're up 5.2 on the 24 and up 27.5 on the 7-day. We'll keep an eye on it. Range of price between $1.30 and $1.53. Things are moving around, ladies and gentlemen. Head on a swivel. You're going to love what we got today. Michael Arrington putting the little tweet out here. What is he, the new Riddler? Tomorrow, Monday, is the day. Yeah, the day for what, Michael? You know, bring it. Is it 100K Bitcoin? Because I'd be happy with that too. Seems how I bought it in my Roth IRA and I Trust. I feel so smart that I did that. And you could do it too if you just click the link underneath the video and go buy the stuff. And then buy it in your Roth IRA and it's tax-free. Yeah, unlike your 401K, right? When you go to draw on that when you're ready to retire, you'll be at a fixed income. And then you have to pay taxes on every time you make a draw. You don't have to do that with a Roth IRA. Click the link below and get started today. Elon Musk gave his 2 cents on a debate over Jim Cramer's influence on Bitcoin, adding to discussion if CNBC host bullish call triggered sudden Bitcoin price reversal. Here you go. This is Jim Cramer here. I tell you, Cramer is no stranger to making statements that often defy prevailing trends and shatter expectations. His influence has grown so much that it has spawned the inverse Cramer phenomenon we cover here all the time, where investors do the opposite of Jim Cramer's advice. As often as not, he is taken to live television to share his thoughts as the host of CNBC's Mad Money. Thus, Cramer reportedly said Bitcoin is a winner right now and that you should own the cryptocurrency. After that, the price of Bitcoin made a U-turn and found itself at 97,200 off of the 99,800, I believe it hit, and where it found a local bottom. Interesting, the segment of Cramer latest impact on Bitcoin had such a ripple effect, wink, wink, that it caught the attention of Elon Musk, entrepreneur, billionaire, owner of SpaceX, Tesla, and others. And we see here, Jim Cramer is too powerful, and he laughs and says 100%. There's no doubt that Jim Cramer has this reverse effect. In short but eloquent reaction with a laughing face and 100% emojis, Musk revealed what he thinks about the latest occurrence of Jim Cramer's curse. Remember, we go all the way back to the 08-09 collapse when Jim Cramer was the guy standing there yelling, "Don't sell your Bear Stearns! Don't sell your Bear Stearns!" 8 days later, it went under. This has been this man's career. This is why I've always called him a puppet for Wall Street. Whatever he's saying, I'm likely to do the opposite because I know that he's just trying to bait everyone watching his show to become the exit liquidity for his Wall Street buddies. That's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Ripple Chief Legal Officer right here, Stuart Alderati. I just saluted, but he can't see it. But I did. I saluted you, Stuart. Shares a victory tweet. Is settlement with the SEC coming? I tell you, I feel like it is. He put this out just a day or two ago, and he said, Victory has 1,000 fathers. He further commented on the efforts of Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Chairman Chris Larson and the entire legal team who stood their ground against the SEC and Gensler. And I tell you, when I saw that tweet, I thought to myself, Victory has 1,000 fathers. I was like, okay, either they know that a settlement's coming and this case is going to be over, or maybe he's just saying that, you know, maybe it's already done and they can't let the announcement be done until Gensler resigns. I don't know. Or maybe it's just the winds of change have got him positive and excited, and we see a pro-crypto U.S. Treasurer selection. We see pro-crypto Commerce Department selection. We see the president himself has become pro-crypto, going to make it one of his economic pillars to bring the U.S. back. You know, this is all super positive to me, and maybe it's just that, you know, seeing the change of times and understanding that the U.S. government is no longer going to be the proponent that's holding this technology back, but now will have the support of the United States government to provide the legal clarity necessary, so we no longer have to wonder, is it okay? Can the banks use it now? Can the financial institutions really do this? We're going to reach a moment in 25, I firmly believe, where those conversations are over. They become a thing of the past. And then the things that we're talking about are how exciting it is to finally see them all come off the sideline. How exciting it will be. And meanwhile, to that point, Ripple, Circle, and Kraken indicate interest as Trump plans to establish a crypto advisory council. Come on in. The president-elect promised to support the crypto community in various ways, including creating an advisory team on digital assets, and noted that Trump seems keen on fulfilling this pledge. Meanwhile, Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire has indicated his interest in joining the elite White House council. The report noted that the CEO revealed that the New York Times that he would want to be a part of the team. Furthermore, unnamed executives from Kraken, Ripple, venture capital firm, Paradigm, and A16Z, Andreessen Horowitz crypto arm, are also vying for a seat in the council. Notably, the team would either be a part of the White House National Economic Council or operate independently. It bears mentioning that Trump already met with Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong and Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. The details of the meeting with Armstrong remain unidentified, but the general consensus is that it was for a slot in the advisory council. However, this is still speculative and unconfirmed. Don't forget that Senator Lummis is still working to bring a Bitcoin reserve strategic reserve bill to Congress to get it passed. And if this happens, I will be convinced that Bitcoin was in fact created as a government psyop to work as a financial band-aid for the transition of the financial system to the new digital economy. Don't believe it. I think it's still true. Let's keep moving. And I hope that they select this guy, should he want the role. I don't want to elect him for something he doesn't want, but I just think he's a brilliant mind. Chris, you know I think how brilliant you are. I think you would be amazing to lead a new division because you've been a regulator before, so you understand the space better than almost anyone alive on the planet. And I think you would be amazing at this role. So should it be something you would want, I hope that you would accept it. And we need that acceptance, and we need that new division, because look at what's going on here. ISO 20022 adoption is the new standard messaging, which is an old protocol from more than a decade old, that has been chosen to be the one that they're going to standardize, right? Just like we saw the shipping industry standardize. Same port, same cranes, same containers, same ships, right? When they did that, global trade just went nuts. And that's exactly what's going to happen here in finance. This standardization of this messaging format is going to help bring that kind of utility to the network, along with legal clarity and legislation to allow it to live. And these multi-chains are going to all tie into one another and serve as one unified experience. And it's a very difficult task. And I tell you, thank goodness for all the brilliant mind developers that are able to put all this stuff together so it's one seamless experience for all of us at the end of the day, because that's where we're headed. And remember, if you're talking about 80 plus systems targeting to be on the ISO 20022, and of those, 50 are tied into the SWIFT network. Well, we know this. XRP Ledger's already got 55 plus chains tied into it. Yeah, with Axelar integration, enabling Squid Router. This is amazing to me. So to me, I'm just seeing whether, and we know that they're not the same chains, but my point to this is that the XRP Ledger is built for this. How do we know that? Because there's the Interledger protocol. What else do we know? There's a decentralized exchange built into the layer 1 of XRP Ledger. And guess what? It's not a world exchange unless the world's plugged into it. And if the world's going to plug into it, you have to have multi-chains that can do so. And that's what we see evidence of already. And here's that tie between Ripple, Citi, and SWIFT. No longer. This conversation's over, right? They are working together. How deeply is the only thing left to find out. And we know that there are legacy payment systems that have already integrated Ripple.
If you look at Santander's announcement, what they've done is connected Ripple to Apple Pay, and then allow employees to send money. So they don't have to worry about the complexities of AML and what happens if a payment doesn't get, but just step by step testing this out. Then they'll start taking it to selective customers.
There you have it. Ripple's in the game, baby, with the banks. And this is the moment I believe we're truly in here. And it's not financial advice, but I really do believe this is our moment. This is why I've always said when we've talked about, $1,000 or $10,000 XRP while it's 28 or 32 cents, and then other influencers choose to attack us over that, I think to myself, are these the same people that if we were talking about Bitcoin in 2011, that they would have made fun of us for talking about a $100,000 Bitcoin? There's some really small-minded people out here. And I believe we're at that moment now for XRP. Buying XRP today is like buying Bitcoin in 2011. I wish I'd have kept my 1,700 Bitcoin I bought for 6 cents instead of selling them at 30 cents because now they're $8. And we're getting ready to hit 100K. This is the kind of short-sightedness out here in this space that influencers have been trying to talk everyone out of listening. And most of those people have never experienced any success in their life in any measure at all. And it's obvious by their stance. We are here. This is our moment. Make no mistake about it. Write it down. This moment is for all of us. If you're here and you're hearing my voice, this is our time. XRP is going to be used inside the financial system, not outside. Matter of fact, we've been sitting out on the outside trying to get inside and dealing with all the regulatory capture and corruption that's going on to try to keep us outside because the VCs inside ETH and everywhere else understand exactly what's going to happen when we get legal clarity. They're going to be left in the dust. XRP 3-month time frame from Eggrad Crypto. What do you think of this beautiful view? Look at that popping out of that triangle. How long we've waited to see that come out of that triangle. Stay steady and stay strong. The dawn of the XRPians is here, and the journey is just beginning. Shout out to you, Eggrad Crypto. And shout out to Crypto Insight UK. Says XRP preparing for liftoff. $17 incoming, question mark? Well, take a listen to this. This whole video is great. You need to follow Crypto Insight UK. He's crushing it out here and has been. This guy's TA work has been featured with Real Vision, Raoul Pal. And I tell you, he does an incredible job, just like the rest of the guys, Eggrad Crypto, Dark Defender. But I want to bring you in. I want to bring you in, and like I said, the whole video is great, but for the sake of time, let me bring you into this XRP chart and let him break this down for you. Shout out to Crypto Insight UK.
To get Sendy. That is my personal opinion. And let's have a look at XRP versus ETH, XRP versus Bitcoin, and the XRP dominance charts. So XRP versus ETH, let me put the drawings back on because I want to show you this. Closed above key resistance levels, the highest weekly close, again, for XRP against ETH since May of 2021. Again, look at the weekly close, closed above all these previous resistance levels. We do have this last wick that we need to clear, and then we'll probably at least go into the 0.8 level. So if we get this weekly clearance of the next wick, the minimum target after that is another 77% against ETH. At some point, it probably will have a pullback against ETH because it probably is getting a bit overcooked on like the RSI and stuff, I would have thought. I do think ETH will move soon. So maybe we do have a bit of a correction or slowdown at least against ETH where we just chop. Maybe we could chop upwards, and that would be like vertical accumulation essentially, which is what we've been seeing basically with XRP, and that will be fine. But we also could chop sideways while the RSI comes down, or maybe pull back a little versus ETH if ETH starts to run. I think, as I said, I think it will at some point. I kind of hope it does because it means that money is rotating from Bitcoin if ETH starts running against Bitcoin as well. XRP against Bitcoin is the interesting one. I'm going to take you back to this time frame here. This is the 2017 cycle when we got the largest breakout we've ever had against Bitcoin. We just got the weekly close above it in that cycle after one strong week bouncing from the literal support zone and creating a higher low as I showed back here. The second strong week closed above. The third week we absolutely got Sendy against Bitcoin. Now we've had a strong week. The second week closed above. The third week, are we going to get Sendy against Bitcoin? Once we clear these levels here, this grey box, we're on for all-time highs. And from here, in my opinion, we're at least on for another 100% against Bitcoin, if not another 175% just from the weekly close we've got now. That's what I would expect is incoming, whether it's this week, next week, or just in the near future. So they're the exciting things against XRP and Bitcoin. And we'll look at against ETH and Bitcoin, sorry. Let's have a look at XRP dominance. This is another one. Look how high we've closed here. We've got a tiny bit higher to go before we start to hit some stronger resistance at 3%. When we break above 3%, we're all the way to 4, which obviously is a 30% increase or so from there, 33% increase. From 30, it's not measured right, but 31.58. And then from 4, we've only really got then 6, which is another 50% increase, and then nothing really until 12. So this thing looks like it's about to get rippy up towards 12 to 14% of the market, maybe even higher, 20%, and in best case scenario, 31% is the highest we've ever been in the market, and it's possible we could break that. It is possible. So what with 30%, 12%, 10%, if we took 14% of 3.32 trillion,
So now he's talking about the percentage of the total market cap captured by XRP. Listen to this.
it would be roughly 450 billion market cap for XRP, which would put us higher than ETH, I think. I'm pretty sure higher than ETH. 450 billion would take us higher than ETH right now. Are we going to hit that tomorrow? Probably not, but that is what I think is incoming. Things are getting exciting here for XRP. If we look now, just to finish the video with XRP on the monthly and the 3 monthly, this is where I'm going to take my drawings off for this, but this is where things get super exciting, guys. Let's take us to this chart because they've got a bit more historical price action. This is the monthly time frame. This thing looks like it's about to rip it. If we get the monthly close inside the overbought area on the RSI, this is the last, well, we did get one here, but this is in like the top of the cycle, and I don't think we're at the top of the cycle yet by any stretch of the imagination. XRP is kind of leading this altcoin charge, or one of the alts leading the charge. I reckon we're more like this sort of area here. This is where I think we are. Then we had 2 big months after that that continued. Roughly after that first monthly close, wherever that might come in, we had a further 1,100% move. Let's say the monthly close comes in here. Where would 1,100% to it, which we've still got 5 days left, so it could come much higher. 1,100% from here would take us out to $17.90. And if you've read my weekly newsletter where I've covered my...
Whoa! Yeah. Now, shout out to Crypto Insights UK for that. Give him a follow. He's amazing now. It should be 300,000 followers, not 31. You know, give him a follow. You're going to be glad you did. Egg Rag Crypto here. XRP confirmed kaboom. Remember when we went over this and he looked at market cap? And he started looking down the list here and said, you know, if XRP were to have hit the Fibonacci 1.618, it would have a $283 billion plus market cap and just under a $5 XRP. If it hit the Fibonacci 2.0, we'd have a $577 billion, and we would be at $10 plus, right? So looking at this, if you hit the Fibonacci 2.2, you'd have a $959 billion plus market cap and a $16.83 XRP. Fibonacci 2.618 would give us a $1.83 trillion market cap, and we'd have a $32 plus XRP. I love when they do that with the market cap and how much we capture out of the market. That to me is a number that I really, that's a metric that I like to watch. I really love to watch that metric. And then I want you to see this. This is CoinsKid also giving a very similar target here for XRP, calling for 20 bucks, not 17, but 20. And remember, Egg Rag Crypto, 17 to 25, 17 to 30, 8 to 30 bucks.
Low structure, boom, 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 boom. So you're getting compressed from left to right in a beautiful ascending triangle where you've had 1, 2, and then you look to break on the third point resistance. We've traded this many times on the channel, not just on macro time frames, daily and weekly, but we trade it on micro all the time. It's called an ascending triangle. So you come up in a range, you go sideways, compression, making a series of high highs, high lows. High lows, not necessarily higher highs, but you're compressing into the same level of resistance. So this is why, if we start to see XRP taking out resistance, you've broke out of an ascending triangle on the third point of contact. The technical target is from the middle of the triangle all the way down to support. So if we start to break out, you could say, okay, we're looking at XRP getting all the way up there to that $20 target, which would be absolutely amazing. Will it do overnight? I don't know.
And I don't know either, and none of them do, but they're seeing it on the charts, and we know we have the kind of fundamental news in front of us that still needs to unfold. We need the new SEC chairman. We need the inauguration to happen. We need the legislation to be put to the Congress and be passed. Will they have no tax on crypto? I think those things could help us get to those kind of numbers that feel a little far away, but with that kind of fundamental news that could fall, I think these numbers get close to us very quickly. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives, and I'll catch all of you on the next one.